Hey you guys, it's your girl T. So I wanted to come on here and talk about this really disturbing story. First of all, I want to go ahead and shout out It's Me Kimley on Twitter. She was one of the first ones to send me this really disturbing story. And once again, it's coming from Trailer Park Trash, Tennessee. So what's going on Tennessee, you ask? What's going on is that we have a man named Larry Mathews, and he was a criminal justice teacher at Siegel High School in MURFREESBORO, Tennessee. And what happened is that one of his students accused him of rape and battery. And without them even doing a full investigation, the police came up to the school, they arrested him, and he has literally been fighting for his reputation, his job, everything for the past 2 years. And just the other day, it's now come out that this girl lied and that basically he will not be charged. But this whole situation is so sad. He did a radio interview with the local radio station there in Tennessee, and this radio interview just broke my heart. It's about 20 minutes. If you guys want to listen to it, you guys can click the link down below and check it out. But in that radio interview, he basically stated that this 16-year-old girl, he would allow his students to come and confide in him and with just different issues they were going on. And he felt like he had built a rapport with this girl. She would come and talk to him after class, just about just different things. So he was a really good teacher to not only her, but to a lot of the other students. For whatever reason, she just decided to file these fake charges on him because she was mad about some other stuff. And if it was not for her best friend coming forward and being honest and saying, you know what, the teacher did not do anything to her, my best friend is lying, this man could have gone to jail for the next 20 years. So this whole situation is insane. While he was fighting this trial and while he was fighting for his reputation for 2 years, he was not paid any money. So he was the sole breadwinner at the time. So his family literally, they fell off. They had to move out their home. They lost a lot of their property. A lot of friends and family members turned their backs on them because they didn't know if the allegations were true. This man went through hell for the past 2 years only to be vindicated and let go, but now he's trying to pick up the pieces. They have started a GoFundMe for him as well. If you guys want to check that out, you guys can donate to his GoFundMe. I just find this situation sickening. I've talked about this several times on my channel, and like I stated before, if you guys all remember the case with Brian Banks, he was a student out here in California who ended up going to prison for 5 years because a girl lied and said that he raped her when he had not raped her at all. She ended up suing the school district, and she got all this money while poor Brian sat in prison for 5 years, and then she finally admitted to, making up everything. They let him out. He got to go play for the NFL, but nothing has happened to this girl. She's been ordered to pay back the money, but this bitch is on welfare. Where's she going to get the money from? I think what needs to happen, being that there's so many people out here who are filing false rape allegations against people, I think what needs to happen is that there needs to be charges. If you lie, if you make false allegations, you should be held accountable. If I was to get up in a court of law and put my hand on the Bible and commit perjury, I can go to jail for that. And I think that should be the same for rape. It's not okay to lie on somebody. When you say that somebody molested you or raped you and they didn't do that, you can ruin their reputation for the rest of their life. They can go to jail. They can lose everything they worked hard for. So I think that, in cases like this, I really think that these so-called victims, one, they should be blasted. I don't care if she's a child or not. That's something that you don't do. The family should be blasted, and I also feel like the family should be sued as well. And I hope he ends up taking legal action against this family. No one has issued an apology to him. The school system hasn't issued an apology to him. He has not been given his job back. This man is literally left to just pick up the pieces. His entire life has literally been uprooted, and he's just been left to pick up the entire pieces. And I just don't think that that's fair. So I really feel like there should be some type of penalty when you lie on somebody and you make false allegations. So anyways, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Let me know what your thoughts are on this entire story. If you guys, like I said, want to listen to the interview, click the link down below. But what do you guys think should happen to people who make false allegations, be it child molestation, be it pedophilia, be it rape? Once somebody is found that they're not guilty and they've been let go, what should happen to those people who make those false claims? Let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right, deuces. Hey you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit lovelyt.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click